Sir, I strongly believe that updation and upgradation is required. The reason being is because, as ma'am discussed about the COVID-19 situation, this in COVID-19 situation, we were not prepared much, especially not we talk about like in India, because we were not that much technology enabled at that time. We are still in those areas where people don't have smartphones. Even if they somehow managed to buy smartphones, they were not having good internet connections. Even if after getting those, they were still struggling to how to connect, how to operate. There were much trainings required, much workshops required, and things were lacking. And even though teachers struggled a lot, teacher tried their level best, but still the things which we wanted to convey to the children, we were not able to do that. The things which children wanted to get from the teachers, they were not able to get that. Even though it was like a win-win situation. The both parties were having their own views. Even the students were right at their path, we were right at our path. But here the upgradation and updation is required for not only for the technology thing, but also in n number of ways. If we talk about the books, we are in that era where we are talking about, we are getting the talking books also. It's not like we never thought like we'll be getting a books which are talking. When we touch a phone, that's a talking pen, and there are n number of resources that we companies have made to make life easier, to make learning easier. But still, we are talking about everything, even be the different system, be the technology. We are producing several doctors, we are producing several teachers, we are producing several bureaucrats. But are we really producing good human beings? Do we have that data which can tell us, are we producing good human beings? Updation and upgradation is required, according to me. Being on the younger side, I strongly feel the updation is required at this level, the psychological level, the values to be given to the children. There was a time when students and children used to offer seats in the buses, public transport there. But nowadays you will see a different thing. Now people are like very much practical in their lives. They want, oh fine, I have paid for this seat, I'll be sitting this way. So values, according to me, are much more required in this era, which is missing. We are preparing our generation, the Google generation. So I believe like we need to add up the values in that. Even though the subject so-called moral values, moral education is added in the system too, but still, are we truly working with true spirit? Are we truly producing good human beings? So somewhere I feel like this is somewhere we are lacking. Though yes, when we are training teachers, even the new education policy is more focusing on the teacher trainings. They are focusing on the good salary of the teacher, so that if the teacher will be happy, then will be class, that teacher will make the classrooms happy. But I believe like it's really important first to prepare children consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously, what they want, what are the consequences of everything they should be made aware of, which is somewhere we are not focusing. We are just talking about the technology these days. I guess that was the time the technology was made to make our life easy. But I strongly feel, even on my personally, if I talk about like now the mobile, we are not controlling the mobile, mobiles are controlling us. They are controlling our life. Even if we are scrolling of one thing, we are into this reservoir of this media. We are into totally sometimes we start with the use to use that resource, but sometimes later we just waste our resources. So updation and upgradation is required to utilize those resources, not to uh, I believe, not to waste those resources, not to what we say, I'm not getting the appropriate word for that. We are not appropriately using it. So I believe that mindset to be developed like that.